Let's move on to the next topic. What's our second issue today?
Next one is Greg Monstaff. We knew that Star Wars was going to be slowing down from the 1 to 2 movies per year pace they've been on lately, but I wasn't expecting this, a 3-year break. Why? So the Disney statement says that we're not getting another Star Wars movie until 2022, then not until 2024, and then 2026. We know they're working on 2 separate trilogies. Does that mean it's going to take us 12 years to get through them? Isn't this a little bit of an overreaction on Disney's part?
I think overreaction is probably a really good phrase for that. Yeah. Now listen, we recently heard them talking about the fact that Kathleen Kennedy, Bob Iger said, okay, we're going to slow down. We're not going to do 2 films a year because they still are pitching this BS that the problem with Solo was that we tried to do 2 films in the same year. We tried to do 2 films within a year. And we just realized, the audience doesn't want 2 films a year. That's BS. I've said this a million times. From the day one that they announced Solo, I said nobody has asked for a Han Solo movie with a Harrison Ford-less Solo just when we had Harrison Ford on screen in The Force Awakens as Han Solo. I said it from the beginning. I said no one's asked for this movie, and you're going to see it. And sure enough, we did. It's not that the audience can't handle more than 1 Star Wars movie a year. It's like, audiences can't take more than 1 movie in a franchise a year. Meanwhile, Kevin Feige is sipping his tea going, excuse me? Seriously, it's a ridiculous notion, but I don't mind the idea of pumping the brakes a little bit and going back to like a 1 film a year sort of a plan. But going to a 1 film every 2 years plan, yeah, that seems to me to be a little bit of an overreaction. Now, just for those of you who just missed it in the question, here are the specific dates that's now been announced. After Star Wars Episode 9, these are when the next 3 Star Wars movies are coming out. We got the first one coming out December 16th, 2022, then December 20th, 2024, then December 18th, 2026. Now, you'll notice in relation to the Avatar topic, this is dodging in and out with the Avatar years because we got Avatar in 21, in 23, in 25, and in 27. Then all the other years, we've got 22, 24, and 26. We're going to get Star Wars years. Look, I get it. The December release date's a big release date. But again, 1 film every 2 years seems to me like a severe overreaction and raises this question as well. We've got 2 trilogies in the works. Rian Johnson's that they've been talking even recently about a lot. And then we've got the Game of Thrones guys, Benioff and Weiss, got theirs. So what is 22, 24, and 26? Is that 1 trilogy? And then we got to wait 6 years for the next trilogy to start? Or are you going to be bobbing them in and out? Are you going to do part 1 of Rian Johnson's trilogy in 2022, part 1 of Benioff and Weiss's trilogy in 2024, and then part 2 of how are you going to do that? And did you really just bring on Benioff and Weiss to sit around for 6 years? Are we going to get another Matt Reeves with the Batman situation here? So look, I'm excited for new Star Wars. I'm excited that they've announced dates. But I do feel like this 1 every 2 years thing is a massive overreaction to something that wasn't the issue in the first place. And that to me is unfortunate. Now, as Star Wars fans, we're used to seeing a movie and then maybe having to wait 12 years for another one. So it's not that big of a deal to us. But again, I don't see, especially if you got 2 trilogies in the works, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't go to a 1 movie per year release schedule. And I understand you want to put Avatar out in December. Well, then put the Star Wars movie out in a summer release. Hell, we just saw Endgame is probably going to become the #1 box office film of all time with an April release, right? So there are other months of the year to release this thing with. Again, this isn't going to kill Star Wars. It's nothing like that. I just think, again, it is a massive overreaction to something that wasn't the issue in the first place. So I'm excited to see these things. It'll be interesting to hear what those 3 movies are going to be. Are they going to be 1 trilogy followed by another? Are they going to start interweaving the different trilogies? We'll find out soon enough.